Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Thursday edition. And not just any Thursday edition, there's a lot of X stuff today. There's Charlie XCX Day, which you may notice is nowhere to be found here yet, unfortunately. There's this one over here, but it's not the one that should be over here. So happy Charlie XCX Day, but also happy X for Zonda Day. The X, it sounds like a Z. So happy Zonda Day, and hey and hello there everyone. Welcome. So hi Kieran and Skywatcher and Kevin, and Satella, and the aforementioned Zonda. Your Charlie won't be here till tomorrow, so you know my pain. Yeah, mine dispatched yesterday, but I don't know how long it will take. So maybe it will be in the mailbox later. As long as if it were here by tomorrow, that would be good, because tomorrow is technically still a weekday or whatever. So I might have I probably still have stuff to do. But when I get to Saturday and I have a whole day of doing nothing, I kind of want the game to be here. But anyway, I think that's hi to everyone, so I think we're okay there. Let me just change that setting. Oh, chat, you may notice, in the top right-hand corner of my screen, I normally have a little sort of cable symbol between my clock and my battery. That is to show that my Switch is directly plugged into the internet. However, even though I have plugged my Switch directly into the internet, the symbol has not changed. So I don't know if the symbol hasn't changed or if my Switch is going off of... Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on 1 minute. No, never mind. But yeah, so I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the symbol hasn't changed or if it actually is going off of a wireless connection. Oh, Tenchi, I haven't been able to reply to your email, but I did get your email, and thank you so much for it. I'll send you a little email back later. But I have been meaning to email, but it's just I've had a busy morning. I've been out grocery shopping, and then I had a bunch of auditions, and then I had to get lunch and prepare for the stream. So I am sorry. I did get it, and I have wanted to reply to it. I just haven't had the time this morning. So lovely to see you though, and thank you for the email. Okay, so but yeah, so we'll basically, if I have any disconnect issues or anything today, I'm so sorry. I don't. And the thing is, my computer is showing that I have a direct internet connection to the computer, but the Switch isn't showing it for the Switch. So I don't know what's up with that, and I've unplugged it and replugged it in on both ends, so I don't know why that's not working either. So we'll have to, if I have any issues, any lag with the online or anything, I do apologize, but it's just I've kind of done everything I can do on my end, so I don't really know what to do about it. And Cuba, hello, hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. Okay, so okay, so we're in the game. Oh, there we go. Hang on. No, it says local play. Hang on. I'm just going to quickly connect to the old internet arena. I just want to check one thing here. Hold on. But yeah, so I don't know why. There is a cable. No, it's saying wireless. Ugh, this is annoying. Okay, I'm going to just do a disconnect and then a reconnect and then a disconnect. Okay, well, if this doesn't work today, I apologize. I've done everything I can on my end. So chat, my lovely chat. For those who don't know, for those who haven't been here for a little while, could you please like the video, whether you've been here recently or not? But once you've liked the video, but could you please... our tickets are for Thunderous, Euxie, and Blacephalon, okay? Thunderous, Euxie, and Blacephalon. And could I just get you guys using the typical template, but when I say the magic phrase, may all horses be held until I say that most magic of phrases, could you please let me know, strike, I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of Thunderous, Euxie, and Blacephalon, okay? Ready, set, bow. Let me know. But yeah, let me know who you can do. And then, oh no, you think you broke your 3DS? Oh, crud. That's not good. And it is Xander Day, which means that Xander can play. Hey, that rhymed. Have I ever made that rhyme before in, like, all the many, many months of doing this? Who knows? Okay. So, let's get the old spreadsheet-areno and then see what we can do here. So we got Kevin, we got Xander. Whoa, this spreadsheet, it's filling in itself. Cramming, thank you. Why do I make that joke every time? I don't know. It's not even funny. Anyway, I mean, I'm laughing, but unlike all those Police Academy movies, for fun. Okay, anyway, so Kevin, Xander, Kieran, Tenchi, and Cuba. Let's have... Okay, that's weird. The spreadsheet shows 5 people, but then when I click the drop-down boxes, it's only showing Kevin. That's weird. Hang on, I'm gonna... Why is nothing working today? I'm gonna go out of the spreadsheet and back in again. They dropped... So, I could see the list of, like, the 5 people who'd said strike. But, okay, cramming, I don't... Like, when I'm clicking on the second drop-down box for Thunderous, it's only showing Kevin. That's really weird. It's not showing Xander or Kieran or Tenchi or Kiba. Would you be able to fill them in and just see if you can fill them in? That's really weird. Like, when I tap the drop-down boxes below, like, below the first one, so the second and third players, I can't see Xander, Kieran, Tenchi, or Kiba. It's only offering Kevin. That's really weird. Okay, well, anyway, could we have Kevin, Xander, and Tenchi? Oh, yeah, what do the other ones look like? They're just showing Kevin as well. Crammon, are you having the same thing as I am, or is... I think you might be from the way you're clicking around, but maybe I'm wrong. This is very weird. Oh, hi, Weiss. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'll see if I can add Weiss. Yeah, the bottom one's working, and I can add Weiss to it, but then when I click on the top ones, it just says Kevin. Kevin's, like, the only option. I guess Kevin's the only one playing today. No, but could we have Xander, Kevin, and Tenchi for round 1? And then we'll... Why are we having all these issues today? Okay. Anyway, but fixed on that first column. Oh, okay. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's very weird. That's very weird. What happened? Did the formula change? Maybe when I was, like, clearing people's names, a formula changed or something? I don't know. But that wouldn't explain why Kevin was able to be there. Anyway, Bark. So, and then we'll figure out Team 2 afterwards, okay? Right, so anyway, make sure you're connected to the internet. Please try and connect to a wired connection if you can. And if you're going on Wi-Fi, either accidentally or deliberately, good luck with that. Would you like to anyway embark on a Dynamax adventure? Yes, I would. We're going to say Thunderous. When you're anticipating 2 games back-to-back, one of them already released today. Okay. Wait, are Tenchi and Kevin not on teams together, typically? Anyway, Bark. Yeah, Weiss. I normally... I connect my Switch directly to the router rather than, like, wirelessly. And even though I have done that today, and I've done it the way that I do every single day... for some reason, my Switch just isn't recognizing the direct connection, which is odd. Anyway, we're going to do 0320 and then 0209. That's going to be the code, and then we'll see how this goes. So here we go. Or should I say here we go? Yeah, Tenchi, all the shinies you've missed, like Mesprit and Lugia, and I don't know what other ones you've missed, to be honest. Probably those 2, though, right? No, if you only have Wi-Fi, that's fine. It's just I do have the option of a wired connection, so I try and go for it, but for some reason it's not working. Don't know if the cable's messed up. Don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, I'll have to play around with it afterwards. Xander, you genuinely know nothing about it. Never seen a playthrough or anything. Good, good, good. Well, again, I will just say the one thing that I will say that I've said to you a couple of times before, so you can't get mad at me for saying it again. And that review said it as well. Like, take your time with it. Don't, like, rush the story. And also, don't worry too much about being, like, over-leveled for the story. Like, if I think the story kind of has, like, recommended... Okay, what is going on here with this? Like, why are people not connecting? What's happening? What is like everything's going wrong today. Anyway, like my Wi-Fi's being weird, the spreadsheet's being weird. Now we've got like only 2 people joining when we should have like 4. I'm very confused. Like, well, Kevin had a, what the heck? Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why is... Oh, I don't know why this is all being weird. What is going on today? This is very frustrating. Okay, so can you guys hear me? Can you please write in chat the moment you can hear me, okay? Okay, right. The internet is interneting. Okay. The lady is ladying. Okay. Right, I am just going to do a quick one of those to be safe. Okay, so could you guys disconnect and reconnect? Okay, so Tenchi, Kevin, and Xander, could you do a quick disconnect and a reconnect? And then we're going to do Thunderous, and then I'll give you a code, okay? But could you all just do a disconnect? Because, again, my internet may be a bit funny today, so I need, like, everyone else's to be as good as possible here. We're going to go 03200213. That's going to be the code. Ready, set, blow. Sorry, I wasn't sure if, like, the internet had cut out when I said that, so I just want to say it again for good measure. But if this doesn't work, we are in real trouble here. Is this the stream where I finally do Masuda method hunting? Live on stream? Not cooking with Sprout. Is that another name change? Anyway, Bark. Did Thunderous shock your internet? I think it was already shocked beforehand. So we just need Tenchi. Oh, I'm worried that my internet... But yes, okay. So Thunderous has, like, Thunder, Weather Ball, Rain Dance, and Sludge Wave. So it's weak to Rock and Ice types. But ground types are obviously excellent defensively, and then things like Grass and Dragon and other electrics can be good as well defensively. And in particular, if we can get Lightning Rod, like Raichu or Manectric, then that's really good as well. Okay, so ready, set, boo! The only thing... Oh, I wish Onlara were here, because I have a question about foreign Dittos. Do the foreign Dittos have to be native... Like, have to be from, like, the same generation. Okay, Golurk is a ground type, and then Jinx is an ice type. So, we do want the Jinx, basically. Just, I've gone with Golurk for reasons I don't really know. Rabombi does have the fake tears, I guess. Obviously, like, Araquanid is terrible. But... And then Serena is a grass type that does have that resistance to electricity, so... you know I updated the spreadsheet immediately again when I saw the name. I didn't check just because obviously I'm at this busy point where I'm, like, not looking at the spreadsheet, but but thank you. And again, because the spreadsheet hasn't been working, I probably wouldn't have trusted it, but... Okay. Right. Oh yeah, you could take Araquanid to heal Jinx. That is true. That is true. Let's see. Plus, okay, Basculin Jones is a no. Oh, Heliolisk is on the left. There is a Heliolisk on the left. Oh, but Gastrodon is on the right, so I don't know what to do here. I've gone to the right because of the Gastrodon. Gastrodon Jones. It is International Happiness Day. Happy International Happiness Day, everyone. It's a lot of things today. It's Charlie Day, it's Xander Day, and then you manually redid all the drop-downs. Kramen, you legend and you madman. Thank you, and I'm sorry. Do you have any idea what happened? Did I, like, accidentally delete the formulas or something when, like, clearing them yesterday? I don't get how, because it's a way I've done it a bajillion times before. Right, I'm going to use Shadow punch. More like a shadow lunch. Because that'll help out Serena. And then that will work and stuff as well. So, but okay, here we go, or should I say here we bow. If we do have any disconnects, then I will obviously have to fiddle around with a bunch of cables, but I don't really know why this isn't working today. The only thing is, I do feel like I maybe stood on a cable weirdly. No, that was the capture card though, wasn't it, I think? Rather than the thing, so that should be fine. Oh gosh, Ice Fang. All the drop downs were only pointing to the first option of the... Oh, actually, I tell you one thing that could have happened. Maybe. So, the other day, this was like, I think this was Tuesday or yesterday. I can't remember which. I had a really... No, I think it was yesterday. I had a weird day where I was on my computer, and I think I did go on the spreadsheet on my computer, and I had a very weird thing happen where, basically, if I clicked... So, say if I was on, like, the Windows Home desktop, right? Like, hopefully you can all picture this. There's, like, loads of icons on the home screen, right? So, I was on the home desktop, and if I clicked on an icon that was, say, on the right or something, or, like, in the middle of the screen, it would then also click the other, like one or two icons, like, to the left of it. Like, every time I was clicking something, it was also clicking stuff, like, to the left of it as well. I don't know how or why. I don't get how I was able to, like, click 3 things at once, but it's what it was doing. And so it kind of meant when I was trying to, like, click on things, it was also clicking, like, everything to the left of it as well. So if there were, like, 3 command buttons, it was trying to click, like, all 3 command buttons at once. And I do wonder if some weird stuff could have happened because of that. But anyway, we do not want this basculin, for it is bad. The only thing here is Serena is good defensively. It's not going to be that good at Dynamaxing, so I do wonder if we want to skip on Serena's Dynamaxing. But we'll see. Should we do Licky Tongue? Because it's easier to beat. That's my... Although Hatterene, I am super effective against. So I am going to pick Hatterene, but either way, I think this is fine. As long as we don't go for the Swoobat, which is probably the thing I should have said at the beginning, isn't it? But here we go. Okay, I probably just want, like, a muscle band instead of anything else so that I, like, hit harder. Because I'm not going to be able to use the expert belt against the Thunderous. Okay. So... So, sorry, Xander, did your copy of X arrive yet, or are you still waiting on it? So I think I did see you say something about, like, of your 2 games, like, you have one of them or something, but I think that's all I saw. So if you did say anything about X, like, let me know. But basically, me and Kevin, like, Squidward looking at you, the SpongeBob and Patrick amusing, enjoying yourselves out the window. Or are we all Squidward at the minute? Okay, I'm going to use Focus Punch and hope that it doesn't hit me with a blizzard. More like a wizard. Oh, and we're about to maybe use some ice moves. More like some nice moves. Let's see what we got. Okay, that Jinx cry is insane. Okay, we're tightening the focus. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, wait, that's me tightening focus. It's fine. You got it earlier, but you haven't had a chance to play it. Like, had some stuff to do. Well, thank you for shiny hunting with us. I hope you bloomin' get a shiny legendary today. Like, if we're keeping you from X, and, like, and you don't get a shiny, then that's just going to be really annoying. Also, Gage, hi! I'm Squidward. I love that I got that reference right away. Attack down. Okay, here's the max strike. More like get on your bike. Okay. If anyone hasn't already, could you please click that like button, because it does just help so much, like, it's so much, as much as that did damage. So, yeah. Okay. So, and then I'm just going to go the Scorching Sands to be safe here, but we should be good. Okay. Your Zekrom hunting. Ooh. And there we go. Or should I say there we boo? Well done, everyone. Nicely done. So, we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. Okay. Okay, well, ever since a few minutes ago, so far, so smooth. At least in theory. In-game theory. Oh, you have some horchata? Nice. I've never had it. I've seen people make it, and it looks good, but I've never had it. Okay. Lickitung. So I don't think we want Lickitung. It's not good. Even as a double swap, it's not a good idea. It doesn't offer anything. Oh, actually, I do have a theory, a game theory. What if Rabombi doesn't Dynamax here, so that Serena can? Because if Serena Dynamaxes, that would get a super effective max overgrowth on the Gastrodon, right? Like, if we go for Gastrodon, but we let Serena Dynamax for it, like, that could actually be really, 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 really good. And then I can Dynamax against the Thunderous, and I can use, like, Max Phantasm, and then that, like, a Max Phantasm would be better than, like, a Serena Max Strike. So does that sound good? I don't know. Rabombi can just use, like, Pollen Puff, Draining Kiss, Fake Tears, whatever it needs to use. It could use, like, Fake Tears, and that could help a Jinx Ice Beam, more like a Nice Beam. Because Jinx should be using Nice Beam now. Like, we're not going to run out of PP or anything at this point. Every time Bo says Serena, I think he's talking like a person, not a Pokemon. I know, right? Small B stays small. Exactly. Small B. Okay, here we go. Fake Tears. Yes! And then I'm actually using Scorching Sand, so this actually is pretty neat, because look, Ice Beam, more like a Nice Beam. Freeze it? No, okay. Drop Kick. Kadoosh. Okay, imagine if we one-turned it and then the Dynamax thing didn't make a difference anyway. Attack fell, Scorching Sands. Okay, we didn't, fine. Oh, Skitter Smack. Oh no, hang in there. Okay, so we can just attack it now. Attack. And then if Tropius, or Serena, not Tropius, Serena Dynamaxes and uses the, like, you know, max overgrowth Trop Kick, that's why I was thinking of Tropius, then we can just kind of win from here, basically. So yeah. I didn't think we'd do that much damage in one turn, to be honest, because Gastrodon is kind of bulky. But I guess ×4 super effectives are going to work, aren't they? Zada thinks of the trainer Serena. I know, that's always the thing I worry about. Also, Tenchi, Avatar's looking awesome as always. But yeah, I know, Xander, I always kind of feel that. I'm like, sort of, because I feel like I should almost, like, say the T a bit more, like, Serena or something like that, but I feel like that would be too harsh on the microphone if I'm like Serena or something. So okay. Oh, we're healing the Jinx, more like a Splinks. Imagine Gastrodon with Sap Sipper. I know, that would be such a pain. It would. Oh, that would be a nightmare. We'd have to use, like, rain and water strats on it or something. Xander already knows who Kieran is. Well, I'm very confused. Who doesn't know who Kieran is? I'm very confused. Okay, plus, didn't we talk about it earlier with, like, Kramen and stuff? Unless you're referring to something else. Okay, so, here we go. Pokeball, let's do this thing. And let's do this thing. Okay. Your cover was blown like 5 minutes ago when me and Kramen had an open conversation about your name and Kramen changing it on the spreadsheet. Like, that did happen a few minutes ago. I guess you missed that. I was like, why are you like trying to be like incognito? We talked about you like 5 minutes ago. Oh, Rabombi. I forgot to say about Rabombi. It doesn't matter too much. Sorry, I forgot. We got so distracted. I forgot to point out that, yeah, we wanted to switch to Gastrodon because, like, ground type and stuff. Oh, Xander dropped the controller. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I'm actually going to switch my muscle band for this muscle band, and then I think that will really help. So, yeah. Oh, you typically pronounce Serena with more of a Z sound. It's like Zarina. Oh. Actually, I wonder what the anime does. That's the real question. However the anime says it is. Oh, and Kevin traded leftovers for some leftovers. Okay, Kevin, well done. Okay, that's using the old noodle. And Xander is gonna hammer Xander. That's using the old noodle as well. See, that's why you're my mod. So okay. Zarina. Yeah, Zarina. Maybe I could say Zarina. I suppose, like, you do sort of say, like, I don't know. Right, anyway, I am going to Max Phantasm. More like Donate Plasm. So this will only help, like, myself and, like, Serena. If we'd have had Gastrodon, it would have helped, like, Waterfalls as well, or whatever. Because Waterfall's actually better than Rock Tomb. This is due to stab. It's an ST where you actually do say ST. Stab. Instead of a TS. It's an ST instead of a TS. But yeah, so it's funny, yeah, for Gastrodon, Waterfall is actually, like, better than Rock Tomb. It's the same power. Oh, crud. Hang in there, Jinx. Oh my gosh, thank you. No! I wouldn't bother with, like, any healing or anything like that. Just because Rabombi's, like, a good attacker. Like, if you just use Drain Kiss on this now, it'll be fine. Okay. Indeedian Jolteon KO'd Lunala in 2 turns. Nice! Okay. So, but we'll see if Jinx can get some damage in or whatever. But yeah, no, but the reason why Waterfall is better, not because it's making it rain, but it's actually just that Waterfall's more accurate. Waterfall is like 100% accurate, whereas a Rock Tomb is like 90% accurate. So they have the same power, but one move is like more accurate than the other. So, you know, you just kind of go for it, you know? Right, there's the Trop Kick. I thought Serena had a normal type move, but okay, well done. Funnily enough, you could remove the paralysis. Oh, really? What do you have for, does the Pollen Puff cure paralysis, or? Oh, wait. Oh, the dry skin is healing. That's fun. Okay. And then the leftovers. Yes, Jinx will be back up to full health in no time. Okay, so well done, everyone. Let's just keep going. Oh, no, Serena, I thought Serena had a, oh, there we go. Oh, aromatherapy. Okay, Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Oh, gosh. And there goes Rabombi. Okay, hopefully we'll still KO this turn, though, because Jinx is going to get an Ice Beam in here. And this should do a ton of damage. Yes, there we go. Was that even a crit? No, that's just the power of Fake Tears, baby. Well done, everyone. Very nicely done. Well done, Team 1. That was fun. You want to catch everything? You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. But guys, we beat a legendary Pokemon, which means like the video if you haven't already. Please just check you've hit that thumbs up button. We've had a low number of likes to people watching lately, so let's get that ratio back up. And well done to Team 1. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Put your thunder genies in the chat emojis as well, and let's see if we've got anything. Did we? Did you miss anything on Tuesday? No, on Monday I got Mesprit, but on Tuesday I don't think anything much happened. Can't even remember if we got any shinies in chat or not that day. Basculin is No. Oh, Tenchi got shiny Basculin! Well, you get more shinies if you play with both your games. Tenchi's, like, Xander's like, I've been playing every Thursday for months and months and months, and Tenchi goes on a sabbatical and gets a Sebasculin-tickle right away. Oh my gosh. Well done, Tenchi. Well, so far, you are the winner of the day. Lickitung is not shiny. Gastrodon is also not shiny. But, will we get the still blue Thunderous? I don't know. We need to figure out the nickname for it, but like, the still blue but a little bit more purpley Thunderous. But yeah, too bad Bastion doesn't evolve in this game. Yep, only the white stripe, and even that in Pokemon Go doesn't evolve. I actually got my first white stripe Basculin today in Pokemon Go. I've been going after those For those who don't know how to get white stripe Basculin in Pokemon Go, you have to get an egg from doing a gift exchange with Mateo. So you have to do a route, and then when you're at the end of the route, you have to have an empty egg slot. You have to exchange a gift with Mateo, and then most of the time, you will get an egg. It's not guaranteed, unfortunately. So you can do like a whole... So you can be like, oh, I hatched an egg. Oh, well, I won't spin any stops for the rest of this route. And then hopefully at the end of it, I'll get an egg. And then you'll not spin a whole load of stops, and then you won't get an egg anyway, and it's very frustrating. But that's how you get White Stripe Basculin. So, but yeah, in Legends Arceus, and then, yeah, in Scarlet and Violet, can you evolve a White Stripe Basculin in Scarlet and Violet, or can you only evolve it in Legends Arceus? I can't remember, but... Weiss, you got 2 Shundos yesterday. Whoa! That's awesome. Okay, anyway, Bark, sorry. I need to... what do I need to do? I need to check the old spreadsheet Reno, don't I? So, let me just check. So, Basculin is a no. Lickitung is a no. Gastrodon is a no. And Thunderous is a no. Let's just check all the stars and sparkles and stars, and then we'll... see what we need. You don't have good nature. You don't have a good nature. You don't have a good nature. And you don't have a good nature. All these things suck. But I'm just gonna go for Lickitung because like maybe it's the best one. I don't know. So. Oh, he thought it was like a mega form or something. Ah, interesting. Okay, so anyway, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. So we've still got Uxie and Blacephalon left. So could you guys please let me know... Blacephalon. I may have spelled Blacephalon wrong. Could you guys please let me know, strike the number of times you've played, and if you can do Uxie and or Blacephalon, okay? And then we'll try and figure out who is going to be in team number 2. Okay. Let's get back to the spreadsheet. Because we had Kieran, Kiba, and Weiss. So if Kiba, Kieran, and Weiss can do stuff... Okay, Blacephalon. Okay, let's go with Blacephalon and let's have the 3 of you, shall we? So Kiba, Kieran, and Weiss. Hey, Weiss broke the streak of Ks. That's always a good thing. Okay, so Team 2, Blacephalon, let's do this thing. Oh, Cheese is still doing dinner. Yeah, so we'll get you in on like the next one, hopefully, Cheese. Or the wild card or whatever. Right, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Okay, so make sure you're connected to the internet. Make sure you talk to the nice scientist lady. We're going to say anything goes while I select Blacephalon. And then we'll kind of take it from here. The Velvet Room Clown. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh 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 oh. Kiba, Kieran, and Weiss, please come on down. You'll never see it coming. Exactly. That's the spirit. Okay. I would have gone in a higher register, but like I said, I did scream my lungs out earlier, and I have another audition to do tonight. So I really should be resting my voice or something, but oh well. Indigo. The indigo thunder, the Blacephalon. I prefer the midnight cosmic disco ball Blacephalon personally myself. But there we go. Right, Blacephalon is weak to Ghost, Ground, Dark, Rock, and Water. In that order, at least I feel. It's very frail, so no need to worry with them. That their stat moves, just attack it with those, and we should be good. And on the physical side is better than the special, if we're overwhelmed with options. Okay, here we go. So let's see what we got here. Bishop is a dark type, but it is also weak to fire, but I'm still going to go for it. Lampin is immune to fire, but then it doesn't have any ghost moves and it's weak to ghost, so I would say Lampin is worse than Bishop. Dracloak does have the resistance to fire, but it's also weak to ghost, but it does have Shadow Ball, so that's pretty nifty. Tentacruel is a water type, so that's pretty awesome, I would say. And then Togedemaru is not very good. Neither is... Oh god. Is Comfey the best thing there? Like, just because it can heal? I don't know. Okay, so we'll look to try and get rid of Togedemaru. Togedemaru is priority number 1. And then... I'd say Bishop is priority number 2. And then, like, Dracloak is priority number 3. But we'll see how much stuff is available. I did see a ground type on the right. And Ivysaur's on the left. So that's no. Okay, Dugtrio is ground and steel, though, which is... Oh, wait, hang on. Rhydon is on the left. Oh, maybe we should go for the Rhydon on the left. And then... Oh, gosh. Although... And then there is Mimikyu at the end. Although there is also a Lipard. I would have loved to have had the Lipard, but I think going left and getting the Rhydon is going to be a better thing for us here, honestly. So we'll figure all this out later. And Kieran wants the shiny Ivysaur. Well, fair enough. Okay, I'm going to put the old Phonarino on charge. And then we'll see how this goes. Or should I say, see how this goes? No. Never say that. Okay, so here we go. The Dynamax. She is Dynamaxing. Oh, I can go with the Max Mindstorm. We won't be able to go for quick attack strats, but I don't think any of us have quick attack, so... Or a quick attack. So, let's do this thing, shall we? There we go. Guys, I have a question for you. And this is a little bit of a... I don't know if this is like a factual thing or like a discussion-y thing. So, like, let me know here, okay? So, I find it confusing when people say meat and fish. Because for me, because meat is like any kind of like mammal or like any kind of bird, but it doesn't include any kind of fish. And I find that confusing because to me, I feel like meat is like, you know, basically animal flesh. Sorry to put it that way. Sorry to refer to like our hamburgers as animal flesh, but at the end of the day, so, you know, the life of being not vegetarian kind of has its ugly sides, unfortunately. Oh, Synthesis, Ivysaur, get lost. Okay, anyway, Bug. But so, but like basically, there are people who, like, they sort of set, I'm confused why, like, meat is kind of referred to separately. And I don't mean that, like, oh, why are some people, like, pescatarian? But for me, it's like, fish are the same as, like, other animals, in my mind. I mean, obviously, they come from, like, the ocean kind of thing. You know, they don't breathe air the same way. But for me, it's like, if it's an animal and you have to, like, kill it and eat it, like, it's meat to me. But there are some people who kind of distinguish between, like, meat and fish. And I find that very confusing. And again, it's like, it's all protein. It all involves, like, you know, an animal having to lose its life and stuff. So, like, it's all eating an animal, but I find it confusing why we sort of why we lump two groups of animals together. Like, oh, these ones breathe air, and these ones breathe air through the water. Like, I don't get that distinction. And so, it's just one of these things where I'm confused. Does anyone know why we, like, separate those things? Why we say, like, meat and fish? I think it's one of those things which is, it's come up for a while, but I think it even came up in P4G the other day or something like that, where they sort of said something, and it's just, but it's like, for me, like, meat is animal, that's it. Doesn't matter what kind of animal, even like insects, like insect meat or something. I don't know, but like it's something. Anyway, Kiba's going for the switch. I can't remember what's up ahead, so I trust you, Kiba, to be making your decisions here. It's because we're about to face a Rhydon. That's why. So you're doing the old double switch. Thank you for being on it when I'm not. I'm distracted talking about fish, which I don't even like. Okay, and then if we go for the Mimikyu, and then the Mimikyu, maybe I could switch for the Mimikyu, because then I wouldn't be weak to the fire. I'd rather have like a weakness to the ghost than to the fire. So maybe I could switch for the Mimikyu at the end of this, but we'll see how it goes. So well done for being on it, Kiba. Stink. But anyway, that's the thing. It probably is just like, oh, well, one breathes air and one doesn't or whatever, but still, I think it's a weird distinction, and it's sort of, and as far as I can tell, like, I don't think fish, like, it's like, oh, fish don't feel pain, so it's fine. Or, do you know what I mean? I don't know. In fact, actually, there was a joke from a comedian, and it would be so much better if I could do an impression of his voice, because it's his voice and personality that really sells us. But I do have to admit, there was a funny joke, which I did find funny, where he was like, what are the name of those, like, vegetarians that only eat fish? Oh yeah, frauds. And I did find that kind of funny, because it's like, because in terms of what I'm talking about here, it's like, again, if you eat fish, like, for, like, dietary reasons, you sort of, again, giving up any kind of meat is better than, than giving up no meat. So again, like, I'm not trying to, like, I don't actually think that. I don't actually think, like, say, pescatarians are frauds or anything like that. I want that to be abundantly clear, okay? But it's just one of those things where, but if there were people who, again, if it was something where, like, I don't know, nutritionally, or you really enjoy fish but you don't enjoy other meats, or you're allergic to other meats, or for religious reasons, like, fish is okay, but, like, say, like, mammals and birds aren't, or whatever, like, again, all these reasons are fine or whatever, but I find it weird that there's this weird, I do find it weird that there's this distinction. That's all I'm gonna say. Max Phantasm, I think one attack down is fine. Oh, we have Hydro Pump. Well, I was going to say a Max Phantasm would be better, just because Rhydon is way weaker to special than physical, so we want to be using special wherever possible, but I forgot we had a Grass type and a Hydro Pumper, so never mind, it doesn't matter. So there we go. Tenchi, you try to avoid meat when you can, but you feel icky if, because you feel icky if you eat too much. I mean, that's the thing, basically, it would be nice if we all cut down on meat a bit. We don't have to, like, give it up, but there are a lot of good, like, veggie alternatives to things. Like, there are some really delicious things where, like, they're delicious and filling, and they don't have meat in them. Things like vegetable lasagnas and stuff are, like, really good. So anyway, Kiba's doing a double swap. So that's nice. And then there we go. I know that when I saw Hydro Pump, I was like, Hydro Pump over Water Pulse? Like, that's really going to be overkill. But hey, it worked, so, and it hit and it worked, so I will not complain. It's just always risky when you see that text come up or whatever. Right, anyway, Mimikyu. I tell you what, I'm going to switch here anyway, and to keep the stream interesting, I am going to partake in science. But we actually don't want Kieran too, because Drakloak is pretty good, whereas Bishop's more of a liability than Drakloak, so we don't want... so we do want to hold on to the Drakloak, because if this is a bad... here's the thing. If this is a good bit of science, which it is, actually... Oh, so Kieran, you can now switch for this Mimikyu if you like. Because I would say Mimikyu is a safer pick than Drakloak, because Drakloak is weak to Ghost, and Mimikyu's weak to Ghost, but it does have the ability that saves you for one hit. So... it's just, if I'd had a bad switch there, I would have still needed to switch for Mimikyu anyway. Whereas now that I do have a good switch, then you are perfectly fine and safe and dandy to switch for the Mimikyu. So yeah. So here we go. I mean, I think we would have been fine with Bishop, because basically, if I hadn't been hit with a fire move, I would be perfectly safe and fine, and I would do a Night Slash that would be incredibly powerful. But this way, we are just a little bit safer on the defensive side. Like, I won't do as much damage, but it will be safer on, like, the defensive side. So, anyway, I'm just going to get rid of the D's guys to help you guys out. And then we should... Oh, God. Okay, yeah. This is why... That's a preview of why we didn't really want Dracloak or Bishop against Blacephalon. Because they do have that weakness, and they can go down. Interesting that Poison is only neutral to Mimikyu. Yep, Poison is not very effective against Ghost. So if you're against a Poison type, use a Gengar, because it's quadruple resistant to Poison. Right, here's the Smart Strike, which is super effective, so that's pretty smart. Anyway, the rain is up, so basically if we use our most powerful attacks now, we should KO this in, like, we might KO this turn. We'll have to see how it goes. We might be just short of the KO. I'd like to think we could beat this, though. Right, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chiffy Bulldog great? Oh, is it attack? Oh, it's getting pumped. Okay, crits are good. Okay, if we could get one crit here, if we could get one crit out of the three of us, then I think we'll win this. In, like, this turn. Oh, cuz! Ghost! It's going to cut its own HP here, though, so... Oh, we're going to Oh, no! 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 We had the rain set up! No! And we don't even have any special attack. Well, we have one special attacker, but no! No, when we have the rain up, we got to use the rain. No, now I'm going to lose a load of health. Oh, no. Oh, was that a misclick? Like, we had the rain set up. That's the whole point of the rain. Oh, no. Dang. Right, okay, here's an Aqua Jet. Okay. So, we still want to switch Dracloak for Mimikyu, despite Dracloak not dying. Because it increases special attack. But we already had an attack boost from the rain. We didn't need to increase our special attack anymore. Like, we were already going to KO it that turn. If you're going to do a max ooze, you have to do it on turn 1. But the thing is, it's kind of... When you have a 2-turn fight and you have, like, the rain, or you have, like, a boost in terms of, like, max poison or whatever, the rain is better because it provides an attack and a defense boost. So... So basically, you already had a boost because of the rain. Like, you already had a 1 point times 5 boost, and you weren't going to get another attack in the whole fight. So basically, that would have been akin to, like, using, like, a second Sword Stance when all you needed to do was just attack. So, okay. But nevertheless, Dracloak for Mimikyu. And then that'll be good, and because then basically if it does go for you, if it does think you're Kevin and, like, try to attack you, you'll survive a hit. Luckily, trying to hammer a nail into Barrascuda's head. Yes, exactly. But yeah, okay. So, right, Blacephalon. So, right, so we just need to, like, attack this thing. A Max Quake is probably better than a Max Rockfall, right? I can't remember which is more powerful, but Max Quake gives us the special defense boost, which is pretty nifty. I'm going to go with an Aqua Jet just to get things started, and then we'll see how this goes. Well done, everyone, so far. Let's bring it on home. Kiba, take it away. Oh, Kiba's already put the comment in chat, but... Kiba has the power. Right, okay, here we go. Da-da. Right, here we go. So, Aquajet. Kadoosh. So there we go. We've got a little bit of a start. It's using Taunt on Rhydon of all Pokemon. I always love it when it goes for the Dynamax Pokemon because it's like, well, of course we're attacking. Like, you know. Did anyone notice the lights on Blacephalon's face blinking? Yeah, I know, it's cool, right? How it actually does like light up and stuff. Max Quake is good because a Max Rockfall would give a special defense boost to Rhydon by virtue of the Sandstorm, but this way we all get a boost. So you get a boost, and you get a boost, and you get a boost. Now, Blacephalon is getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI. What are we going to do, guys? We have to be so careful because it could kill us at any moment now if we're not careful with what move we make next. We have to be so careful because when it has 2 attacks, it could be more dangerous than anything at all. And I'm waiting for this Mimikyu to make a move because I can't draw this out any longer. But we have to be careful and we have to be smart and we have to be wary and we have to be cautious. And I selected Aquajet, so it's all over. Okay, so there we go. Sword and Shield are still so charming aesthetically. I'll die on that hill. I'll die on that hill with you, Tenchi. I'll get the shovels. We'll bury ourselves together on that hill. Exactly. I know. It's good. It's bright and colorful, and it doesn't have weird lighting. I like it. Like, these characters like look really good. I like the bright colors. Okay. Right. Anyway, Bark. So, well done, everyone. Team 2, we made it through. Okay. Most people on the internet, the trees! I know. I just... Guys. If people just shut up about the trees for like 2 seconds. Okay, anyway, Bark, here we go. So Ivysaur is a no. Rhydon is a no. Mimikyu is also a no. But will we get my first ever, I'm getting tired of saying it, Ultra Beast Shiny? I'm beginning to think that it's somehow not feasible or possible. Show me the Midnight Cosmic Disco Ball Blacephalon. No. It's not shiny. It's never shiny. Wait. Did Kieran get a shiny? Have we just got 2 shinies in a row? A Rhydon and a Basculin? Yes. Well done. If you play with Beauvo games, you get more shinies. I'm telling you. So, like, tell your friends to subscribe and play along. Wowie zowie. Rhydon, Mimikyu, and Blacephalon Jones. Oh, my poor voice. Right, Mimikyu, Rhydon, and Ivysaur. Okay, I'm going to go for the Mimikyu, if, provided none of these are not on my spreadsheet arena. Let's have a check, shall we? Oh, don't tell me my phone hadn't plugged in or had unplugged. That's the thing with these Google Pixels. They, like, their charging port just absolutely goes. Let's see. Oh, wait, Mimic. Oh, I do need Mimikyu? I thought I had Mimikyu. Okay, well, I was going for the Mimikyu anyway. I'm definitely going for it now. I thought I had a Mimikyu, but maybe I either didn't delete it off the spreadsheet or like I just had never got one somehow. Okay, sweet. Mimikyu Jones. Okay. So, Mimikyu is, sorry, the disguise joke. Okay, Mimikyu has been sent to a box. It's been living in a box. It's been living in a cardboard box. Okay, so, welcome back. Would you like to keep the ticket? Yes, I would. Chat, can I just check? Is there anyone who is around and able to do a Uxie? If not, we'll just do wild cards or whatever, but if we do have Uxie people, then that would be fun and nifty and neat. Okay. So, hang on, what happened to the spreadsheet? I was going to do something then, but I don't know what. So, ready, set, bow, all that lovely stuff. We'll just see who's around. Again, if we end up having Team 1 again, but I think Tenchi does have Uxie, so... But if we have enough people for Yuxi, like, we could have, like, Kevin and Xander, and then, Okay, so it looks like we've got Kevin, we've got Xander, and then we've got Kiba, and we've got Kieran. Tenchi doesn't have Yuxi? Maybe you had Mesprit, though. You had one of them, right, Tenchi? For some reason, I thought it was Yuxi, but maybe I'm thinking of someone else, or maybe you had Mesprit, and that was the one you got. Okay, why don't we just have Team 1 again? Because there's no one who's a Team 0, why don't we have, like, 9, then start over again, and do Team 1, and we'll have Kevin, Xander, and Tenchi. And then that could be the plan. Oh, yeah, you were the Nesprot, because I do still say Nesprot sometimes. But yes, you were the Nesprot. The flaming Nesprot. Okay, so guys, gals, non-binary pals, let's connect to the internet. Let's talk to the nice lady. And then we shall click Yuxi. The flaming Yuxi. I'm really tiring out my voice when I shouldn't be, but oh well. I'll just like make a hot chocolate after this or something. I'm not going to audition for a few hours today, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay. 0320, and then let's just go 0300. 0320 0300. That's going to be the code. 0320 0300. And this is going to be Yuxi. And this is going to be, and yes, Scepter. Kieran is doing the Scepter in chat. Thank you for doing Scepter, by the way. I really do appreciate people who have been following the new edition of Scepter in the chat. Because it genuinely actually is helpful. Like, when I'm looking at chat, I can kind of just look at, like, in between the messages, and I can kind of know, like, what's more general or what's for me or whatever. Okay, so Yuxi has the Levitator. That's the thing. I have to say this, like, for Yuxi now, and there's no other Pokemon it applies to. Yuxi has the Levitate ability, so no ground moves. No capes, no ground moves. But it's a Psychic type, so it is weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost. I would say Dark and Ghost are the better of those two things, and Dark is a little bit better. Dark, actually, I suppose the thing I could say is, like, Dark, then Ghost, then Bug. That's the order I would say is, like, sort of best to worst. And yeah. But yeah, Dark and Ghost are the best two because they lower defenses when you Dynamax, and Yuxi is a bulky boy, so it's good to lower those defense and special defense if we can. Okay, so Nightbot is shilling my happiness book on the International Day of Happiness. Okay, so here we go, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Now we get Lightning Rod. Boltund does have Strong Jaw, so I'm actually going to go with that first. But a Dreadnought does have Skitter Smack, so keep that in mind. And Dreadnought's just like a solid all-rounder, like to get like on the way to the Yuxi. Oh, Vespiquen! And then Durant! You love to see it. Okay. So there is the flaming Durant. Oh yeah. That's all coming together. Okay. So we have Sandcastle to the left. I repeat, Sandcastle to the left. Let's see what we got. And then there is a Ghost to the right, but it's a Poltergeist, which sucks. Oh, there's Armaldo. Oh, so can we do Sandygast on the Palisand side? Palisand on the left. And then there's Armaldo, like here in the, sort of like to the right, or middle on the right or whatever. Oh, and then there's Crawdaunt. Oh, there's loads of stuff here. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. We have a lot of options here, don't we? Ooh, I am getting excited. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. Here is what I'm thinking. What am I thinking? I think that basically, at the end, when we face the Crawdaunt, Tenchi should switch for that. And I think having a Crawdaunt, like instead of a Durant, will be better to Dynamax. But Durant is actually pretty good all the way until the end, right? And then basically, I could get rid of Boltund now, and then we could get rid of Dreadnought. We could get rid of Dreadnought before the Crawdaunt as well. Okay, I am going to Max Darkness this thing, and then hopefully this all works and is good and is decent and is awesome and is kind and is fantastic. Okay. Okay. Right. Ooh. Okay, here we go, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Right, I'm going to plug my phone in for real this time, or at least in theory I'm going to. You might even say in-game theory. Okay. Right, there's the Metacore. Attack up? No. Razor Shout. Defense down? Yes! Alright, that's actually genuinely helpful. And then here's dual wing beat. 1 wing beat. 2 wing beat. Should it be wing beat? I don't know. Right, Scorching Sense. No, don't go for the bolt. And don't you dare. Why did I jinx it? Get a burn. I thought by not saying it, I thought by not saying the word burn, that would be avoiding the jinx. But just mentioning that possibility at all made it happen. Okay, so I have attack down, but we do have defense down. So hopefully this does about a similar amount or whatever. Unfortunately, we don't have any special attackers, so these special defense downs aren't helping that much. But there you go. Attack up. No. Okay. Defense down. Yes! Okay, dual wing beat might be able to get a KO here. Oh, so close. What does scepter mean? Hang on. I'll put the thing. So, I suppose that maybe is... Oh, so actually, you said, was there anything new on Tuesday? I think scepter actually did come into... We did... scepter sort of was introduced on Tuesday, wasn't it? So... But basically, it's if you guys are doing separate Dynamax adventures in chat, so these are basically... So Nightbot's just posted a bunch of things. So if you're doing your own separate Dynamax adventures, you know, don't post the codes when I'm trying to form lobbies or I'm sharing codes. Like, if you are doing posts about, like, coordination or which path to take, like, left or right, or you're doing, you know, like, keep that stuff to a minimum. Don't do, like, commentary on your adventure kind of thing. Don't be like, yes, my attack hit, or something, you know, like, just sort of keep it, you know, kind of keep it to a minimum. Just keep the strategizing kind of, like, as concise as possible if you can. Right, I was switching now anyway, wasn't I? So this is fine. But yeah, and then, so basically, if I switch now, and then after Armaldo, if we switch Dreadnought, I know that kind of sucks because Dreadnought would be better for the, actually no, it wouldn't, it swings and roundabouts. But if we get rid of Dreadnought here for the Armaldo, so if we go for Armaldo, and then if we do Dreadnought for Armaldo, and then if we do Durant for the Crawdaunt, then this will work very, very well indeed. Okay. But yeah, so basically Scepter, so keep that stuff. And then basically, if you do posts about separate Dynamax adventures, if you could write Scepter in big capital letters at the start, kind of similar to Strike, then that's really helpful as well. So it's basically like Strike, but if you're, you know, it's kind of like Strike, but it's just like, if you're ever doing it, because basically if I see someone writing Scepter, it means I know I can kind of ignore it kind of thing. Like if I'm in my own Dynamax adventure, I'm kind of looking for things from like Tenchi, Kevin, and Xander, but I may not always remember like the exact 3 people I'm playing with. I may not always quite remember who I'm playing with right here, right now. And so it can be confusing if other people are posting about their adventures and, you know, like the other day we were literally doing 2 different adventures, but like we had the same Pokemon on our team or something, and it's just kind of confusing seeing like go left for the whatever, and it's like no, so and so's to the right, and it's kind of confusing. So it's just one of these things where, yeah, so if you're doing your own separate Dynamax adventures, either ones you're just doing personally with computers or ones you're doing together, these are just some rules to help keep them down, and Scepter is a way that... And it also means that you guys know what to look out for in chat as well. Like, if you're playing in chat and you're doing a Dynamax adventure in chat, you know like which posts to look at. Like if someone writes Scepter, you can be like, oh, hang on, someone just said something about the raid. What did they say? And then you can look out for that as well. Like if someone say like posting a message like, should we switch here? You guys know to look out for that message as well. Like I can look at that message and go, right, I don't need to pay attention to that because it's got Scepter. You guys can look at that and go, I need to pay attention to this because it's got Scepter. So that's the general idea behind it. Stuff like that. So, no, Kieran, you've been really good with Scepter, so thank you. And Kiba as well, so thank you. Anyway, sorry, we did just get a Wonga, so I did see that a second ago, but it already scrolled past. So anyway, Cheese just tipped $5. Happy International Happiness Day. What is something everyone is happy about? Cheese, that is a great question and a very generous tip, and thank you. Well, I'm happy for getting a $5 tip and a Wonga from Cheese. No, what else am I also happy about? I have the house to myself this weekend, so that's kind of, like, fun or whatever. Kind of just means I can get a few things done, and it means I don't have to, like, because when you, like, live with other people, and, like, that you have, like, a shared booth and stuff like that, it can be a bit stressful being like, oh, is the booth going to be free? Is the house going to be quiet? Stuff like that. And when the house is empty and you have everything to, it means I can do auditions, like, when I want to. I don't have to, like, cram them in. Yes, I did just say cram in. Effectively. But yeah, so it just kind of means you can, like, take your time with things. You don't have to worry about, like, taking too long or making other people be quiet or any of those other things that happens from, like, living in a shared household booth and stuff like that. Okay, Crawdaunt is on the right, so if we go to Crawdaunt on the right, that will be very, very good. There is a Rotom as well, but Rotom's just not as good as Crawdaunt, unfortunately. So yeah, so I have the house to myself. You know, a brand new game that I'm very excited about comes out today. One that I have been hoping comes out on Switch for many, many years. So I'm hoping I get my hands on it soon. But yeah. And then I'm going to go with a Shell Bell. Why not? And then, yeah. And then, what else as well? What else am I happy about? Those are the main things. Sorry, I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Games. I beat P4G the other day. That was pretty cool. Obviously, it's sort of like, that's like bittersweet though, because you're kind of like, oh, I'm done with this game. But like, you know, but you're sort of happy to have like got to the end and seen the conclusion and seen how everything played out. So, okay. Right, I'm going to Scorching Sands, hopefully burn this thing. And Sky, you got your first paycheck for your new job a couple of days ago. Nice! Well, everyone's getting new jobs lately. Like, Cheese, you're like still new to your job, right? Sky has a new job, Onlara's working a new job. Is there anyone else who's working a new job? Meow. Sorry, that was a terrible Gary meow, but I just wanted to get that joke in there before anyone else typed it in. Right, X-Scissor. More like an X-Wizard. Now, Sky, here is my question to you. Do you actually get physical checks, or do you just get direct deposits? Actually, out of everyone who's here who, like, has jobs, how do you get paid? I'm not... Please do not give me bank account numbers and PIN numbers and grandma's maiden names. But, like, just, like... But, like, do any of you get paid with, like, a physical check, or do you get like, or do you all have bank deposits? Because, you know, for a long time, like when I was growing up, like America was always just like the land of the check, whereas when I was growing up, like a check was kind of already becoming an old-fashioned thing when I was growing up. Like checks are starting to become less relevant now in America, but still. Epic Gamer, hello, welcome. Scarlet, like, thanks. I like money. Epic Gamer, how are you doing? Happy Thursday. Our question of the day is, what is making you happy today? Another thing that making me happy are new subscribers and new followers and stuff like that, and people coming into the chat and saying hi. Double Quick Claw, Double Quick Claw Clutch, and Silent Storm. Hello, welcome. Okay, everyone seems to be direct deposit. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that like people aren't getting checks anymore, right? Like, right? But yeah. Okay, you're doing great. Well, that's great. Okay, so, oh yeah, so Crawdaunt for Durant. So Durant, Tenchi. Oh, I know that, I know that Durant is good against Yuxi, but Crawdaunt will be better, so that's why I say it. So if we don't end up switching here, it's not the end of the world. But if we did do Durant for Crawdaunt, that would be sick. And by sick, I mean awesome. Not bad sick, good sick. But there we go. That's like, it's like, why do you want to work with us? Money. Like, exactly, that is, I'm sorry, but yeah, that is like, you know, don't get me wrong. There are jobs, even I, like, doing, like, my dream job, and this thing that I love, and this thing that I genuinely have so much fun doing, and stuff like that. There are still aspects to it that are kind of like work, like admin work, or traveling, or making sure this, and blah, blah, blahing that, and, you know, the downsides of just being, like, say, self-employed, right? And so even with me, who has, like, you know, I am so very fortunate to work in, like, my dream career, and even though, like, I'm on strike at the minute, and I'm not working as much because of the strike, even with all that, I still love my job, and I love my career, and I love what I do. And obviously, I kind of hope that things get better, but I still love it. But even I am, like, money, kind of thing. Like, there is still that, like, I have to do things for money, because, like, I need the money to live. I need money to survive. Like, you know, I have, you know, it's like, yeah, I need the money, though, you know. You know, there are, like, minimums and standards and industry rates and all that kind of stuff, and, you know, there's things where it's like, yeah, you know, you still need to get paid and stuff like that. So, anyway, big, meaty claws! Okay, so here we go, Shadow Ball. Okay, good, so we have done over half the damage in, like, one turn. There's the special events down. More like a clone. No, right, Swift. But it doesn't affect Palisand. And for the rest of us, we can just shake it off. And there we go. Oh, Citrus Berry. Here we go. And then Shadow Ball again. So everyone just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Quick little clutch. So here we go. Here's the Max Darkness. Kadoosh. Yes. Okay. So super effective. Special defense down. Future sight. Ooh, now. This is luckily one of those, like, multi-turn moves that doesn't hit in one turn in Dynamax Adventures. Alright, attack order. Future sight's got to be one of the worst moves in this mode, though. It really is only good for, like, Dynamaxing, like Max Mindstorm. Like, that's it. Doesn't really have any purpose or benefit otherwise. Right, chat. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, everyone. Okay, so, well done, everyone. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. So yeah, let's get those stars and sparkles in. Let's all cross our fingers for a shiny Yuxi, especially for Xander. Xander deserves a shiny legendary. That's the thing. My game has the shiny Ultra Beast button is broken, and Xander's has the shiny legendary button is broken. But mathematically, it's gonna happen, Xander. It's gonna happen. Right, Palisand, no. Armaldo is an Armol, no. Crawdaunt is still red. But will we get the Golden Yuxi? No. But it is the colours of yellow and blue, and we support Ukraine here at Bovio Games, so there you go. Right, Palisand. Here we go. It's an adamant Palisand. Well, I'm adamant that it's terrible. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. Do I need any of these for the old spreadsheet, Reno? Let's see what we've got here. Right, spreadsheet, Mr. Spreadsheet, spread me a sheet, bum, 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 bum. Right, Palisand is a no. Armoldo is an Armol and Crawdaunt is a no. But I'm going to get Crawdaunt because I like Crawdaunt. Like, Corphish is one of my favorite Hoenn boys. So, you know, you got to go with a Crawdaunt when you can. Okay, flawless victory. Bad natures all round. That's the spirit. Okay, so here we go. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Yuxi this time? Yes, I would. Okay, so guys, gals, and non-binary pals, here is my question for you today. God, fish, God! That is not my question, but just I was responding to Kevin's comments. And I could sound better if my voice wasn't shattered, perhaps. Okay, so, guys, gals, non-binary pals, we are moving into the wild card phase of the stream. My wildcard tickets. Oh, I didn't change the I didn't change that on Nightbot. I thought I had. Okay. My tickets are for if you have Tapu Bulu and then Nihilego, Boswell, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, and or Stack Attacker. Could you please, in chat, if you have any of those Pokemon as one of your tickets, could you please write strike the number of times you've played, and then say, my tickets are. And then we'll figure out who is doing tickets and stuff like that. Okay, so ready, set, bow, let me know. And if you don't have any of the tickets, don't worry. This isn't deciding who's playing. This is just deciding what ticket we're going to do next, okay? So, oh, Sky hasn't played yet. And Cheese hasn't played yet. Okay, hold on one moment. Hold on, I have a theory. A game theory. Shall we... okay, why don't we have... how about we have a cheese-hosted Kartana? If that's good with you, and then Sky could join us as well. Like, are you okay with doing a Kartana, Sky? A Skartana? No, that doesn't work. But would Cheese be happy to host a Kartana, and would Sky be happy to do a Kartana? And then, if that's the case, then we can do some Nightbot random selection game to figure out who our final place person is. So, does that sound like a plan? Okay. Okay, if that's all good in the hood... then, okay, so could you guys please now write, so now that we've decided we're doing Kartana, could you guys, so if you're not Cheese and you're not Sky, could you please write, strike the number of times you've played, and let me know if you want to do, and are able to do, a Kartana, and then we will let Nightbot decide. Let fate decide. No, we're going to let Nightbot decide, not fate. It's not fate, it's just Nightbot. And then, so we'll see how this goes, okay? So, number 1, Weiss. Number 2, Kiba. Kiba. Number 3 is Kieran. Is there anyone else? Is there a number 4? Is there anyone else? Let me just check the old spreadsheet Areno, actually. Right, hang on. Weiss, Kiba, Kira. Okay, no, you guys are all the strike ones. Okay, so we're going to go with the strike ones. So this is the list of people I've got. We've got number 1, Weiss. Number 2, Kiba. Number 3, Kieran. This is the Nightbot random selection game. Which means that if Nightbot picks you, you will be our final team member of Team 4, okay? So, good luck. Fingers crossed. Ready, set, bow. Let's do this. Let's see who Nightbot picks. It's gonna be... It's Weiss! Well, statistically, Nightbot doesn't like anyone. I mean, statistically speaking, if you're ever playing the Nightbot random selection game, your best odds are 50%. Which means that, like, yeah, 50% of the time, or worse, Nightbot is not gonna pick you. That is the way that it goes. So, Weiss, you are our final player, not of the day, but just in this round. So let's get Sky, let's get Cheese. Cheese is going to host, Cheese is going to post a code in chat in a moment, and then we'll take it from here, okay? So let's go on the old Y-Comarino, and then make sure we're connected to the internet. Let's talk to the nice scientist lady, and then we shall go, anything goes. And then we'll wait for a code from Cheese, which is already here. Like, as I finished that sentence, it came in. 87236540 is the code. As in, oh, yeah. Oh, I don't think there's anything in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet going on this week, is there? 3 weeks ago, we had Meowscarada. 2 weeks ago, we had Skeledurge. And 1 week ago, we had Quaquaval. Oh, actually, do you want to know a funny thing that happened with me? Whilst I'm waiting for Charlie to arrive, I thought, I was like, oh, maybe I could try and shiny hunt for some extra Rotoms, and sandwich hunt, right? Like, I've got like 1 or 2 shiny Rotom, I think, but it's like, maybe I could shiny hunt for the other, like, 4 or 5 that I need. Sandwich hunting is a busted method. I know Rotom's not the easiest Pokemon to get, but I'm sure it will be quite doable. And basically, the game kind of reminded me why, like, I think I am kind of done with sandwich hunting now. Until they have, like, the Galarian Meowth and the Alolan Meowth, like, as a outbreak event, which I'm still convinced they're going to do. Like, we've got, like, a year and a half until Gen 10. If they don't do an outbreak Meowth event, where, like, Meowth has higher shiny odds, then they are missing out. Pokemon Company, please, like, pay attention. If this has not been on your radar, if you have not already planned this, plan it, okay? You did it with Pikachu, you can do it with Meowth. Anyway, Kartana is a steel and grass type, so fire is super duper uber mega effective against it. But if we can't have fire, fighting works as well. And that's actually it. For all the weaknesses that grass has, when you pair it up with steel, it's only fire and fighting, with fire being really strong and fighting being kind of strong as well. So, okay. So here we go. But yeah, basically Blaziken's. Blaziken's Blaze are really good for this. Okay. Otherwise, everything else kind of sucks. I mean, electric types resist steel. But otherwise, this is not great. I'm gonna go with Raichu. I'm sorry if that's bad, but these are bad. These are bad Pokemon. You guys are making good picks and stuff, but otherwise, this is bad. This is very bad. Oh gosh. The thing is, here's the thing. Kartana is very frail, so as long as we get like 1 fire type, it will be fine. It's just, you know, finding that fire type is going to be the thing. Oh, there you go, second row. There we go. But we'll see if there's anything else with any fire type moves. Okay, and that's Torkoal. Oh, is that Torkoal or is it Flareon? Oh, no, it's Flareon. Okay, but if we go left, this is very important. We need to go left, so we need to do the Grapploct. Oh, Grapploct's a fighting type, by the way. And then there's, like, Flareon, and then we should be pretty good. Oh, and then there's Emolga. Emolga's not terrible. Yeah, we'll figure this out. Now, okay. So we want to trade Noctowl for the Flareon. Like, we need to turn 1 Dynamax, and we need to make sure Noctowl switches for the Flareon, okay? That's very important. We want our fire type to be the Dynamaxer. So we want to Dynamax on turn 1, and we want our 4th place player to be the fire type, okay? But we do want this Grapploct as well. I'm actually thinking Beware could be good to get rid of, because I think Kartana might have, like, Sacred Sword. I might just be making that up, but if so, it does mean Beware is weak to Kartana. Whereas if we have Pincurchin and Raichu, they resist Steel, they resist Aerial Ace. I feel like it knows Aerial Ace for some reason. And we have a nice electric terrain thing going on. So I actually think Pincurchin and Raichu might be good to hang on to. And then if we ditch Beware for the Grapploct and Noctowl for Flareon, that could be good in terms of... it has Vacuum Wave, Air Cutter, and Leaf Blade. Ooh, okay, I actually didn't know that. So thank you, Weiss. But yeah. And then Sword Stance as well. I wonder what its 5th move is. I wonder if it's got a secret 5th. We'll have to keep an eye out for what the secret 5th move is. Maybe it is like a steel move or something. Or maybe it is like Sacred Sword. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Right, there's the Psychic. And then... okay, so Noctowl's going for the Sky Attack. More like a fly attack. Right, here's the Max Strike. Never had the chance to see the 5th move since every time I face Katana, I've one-hit KO'd it. Why says, fair enough. I mean, that's like, if you have like one fire type, like, you're probably good. A Dynamax Beware scares me. Imagine if it tried to give everyone a hug. Yeah, I know. It'd be like the Snoo episode of Futurama, basically. But with fewer pelvises crushed. And more, like, rib cages crushed. Okay, ooh, there's the Sky Attack. Right, here we go. Oh, Silent Storm, you're back. You missed round 3. Round 3 didn't have any shinies, did it? We had shinies in round 1 and round 2. We had shiny Basculin and shiny Rhydon. But yeah, we didn't get any shinies in round 3. So, but we were on a good shiny roll today, though, I must say. Okay. Both of your attacking moves are inaccurate. Hydro Pump and Thunder. Yeah, that's kind of the one thing about Pincurchin. But if those Thunders hit, they hit hard. So yeah, Beware. So we got a Bewara from Kara, and that we're going to say goodbye to and send over there because of Graplocked. But yeah, and then the rest of us are good. But yeah, I think if we just have, like, Raichu and Pincurchin, and here's the thing, Sky, for Kartana, right, electric moves are going to be, like, not very effective, but the thing is, electric moves are going to be not very effective, but, electric moves may be not very effective, but they will still do a ton of damage because of the terrain and because of stab and because Kartana's frail. So I think if we just, like, go for... like, electric moves on the Kartana, like, we'll be fine. It's mainly going to be about Graplocked and Flareon who are going to be doing the heavy lifting here, so... Oh, Finn, hi! Welcome. How are you? Lovely to see you. Okay, yeah, I'm going to use a Max Lightning, very, very frightening, because with this terrain up, it's going to do so much damage. Pincurchin... See, here's the funny thing, right? With... I can't remember what percentage increase terrain does. I can't remember if it's like 1.5 or whatever. But with the terrain up, like, electric terrain plus, like, stab thunder might actually be more powerful than the Hydro Pump. Even though Hydro Pump is super effective, because of the terrain and because of stab, thunder might actually be the better attack here. So Noctowl is the one taking Flareon. Yes, that's basically the idea. And as long as we Dynamax, as long as, like, Pincurchin or whoever Dynamaxes in the next round, whoever is due to Dynamax next time needs to Dynamax, okay? Oh no, it missed. The thunder missed. Even though it's 2 feet in front of us. I mean, I guess Hydro Pump's a bit more accurate. Like... So you could use the Hydro Pump for, like, PP reasons, I guess, but... right, Sky Attack, more like a fly attack. Oh, crud. Watch out. It's using Max Strike. Speed down. Yep, okay. That's fine, though. That's fine. Oh, Muddy Water missed. Oh, crud. Oh, and then Thunder missed. What is going on here? Oh, my gosh. Are we even going to... Guys, we need to play it safe, okay? We need to, like... We actually need to KO this thing, otherwise our plan is gonna not work here. We actually do need to KO this time. Oh gosh. Okay, there's the terrain in Spain. that's mostly on the plains. Oh, I just realized there's a hole in my shirt. This is like one of my best shirts. No. Echoed voice. Good. And it's a crit. Good. Okay, Focus Blast is like the riskiest thing we could have done. Oh, gosh. But we did it. Okay, we did it, though. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. Very nicely played. We beat the Flareon in 3 turns. And we did it. Very well done, everyone. Yeah, so if we switch Noctowl here, and then if we have, like, Pincurchin, I don't know who we're fighting in the next round. We could basically try and, sort of plan around. I will just say, for Noctowl, like, Sky Attack, I would only use Sky Attack if it's, like, super effective. Because the thing about Echoed Voice is that, basically, if you use it repeatedly, it gets stronger each time. So, like, basically, if you use Echoed Voice twice, that's actually, like, pretty strong. And then by the time you get to, like, a turn 3, it's going to be, like, even stronger. So Sky Attack I'd only use if you're against, like, Ghost types or whatever. Do we want to go against Starmie here? Because I know this is a bit weird, but do we want to go against Starmie because we've got 2 electric types? Don't forget, it doesn't have any water to combat Flareon with. Emolga... Because Emolga could do a lot of damage to the Grapploct. I mean, I suppose in theory, Starmie could use Max Mindstorm, but it's a physical Max Mindstorm. Echo actually makes Noctowl a great pick for speedruns. Oh, really? Oh, I guess because, yeah, I guess if you're just, if you're kind of like having a solo Pokemon. Yeah, that's an interesting idea, actually. No, it's okay. Sky Attack. Sky Attack is like one of those moves which, I don't know, they need to like change the power of it or make it a 1-turn move or something. I don't know. It's just a bit of a pointless move, I feel. Anyway, Max Lightning and Thunderbolts should do a lot of damage here. So we should be good here. Every time you hear the Sky and Sky Attack, you turn your head to your phone. I'm so sorry, Sky. We'll call it Bird Attack. I don't know. The Noctowl Bird Attack. Noctowl's patented Bird Attack. But yeah, no. Right, Thunderbolt. Oh my gosh, that did like half the damage. Was that even a crit? Okay, it was a crit. That's why. But right, here's the max. Okay, it is using Max Mindstorm, but look, it's using it on Raichu. Oh no, that's not very effective, and it's physical. What? No, that's not fair, man. Team Sky. Anyway, Buck. Right, here's the Shadow Ball. Well done, everyone. Grayson, hey, welcome. Drain Punch. Yeah, unfortunately, Grapploct can't do a whole lot here. This is more about Raichu and Pincurchin here than anyone else. So Max Lightning won't do as much because the terrain isn't up, but we're resetting up the terrain. But that doesn't matter anyway, because we just got the KO. So, yeah, wow, that did a ton of damage. Given that a terrain wasn't already up, that did a ton of damage. I guess Starmie is just not really that defensive at the end of the day. Well done, everyone. Maybe we'll get a shiny Starmie. It'll be pretty nice. Okay. Right, here we go. I wouldn't really call Starmie frail. It's not bulky by any means, but I wouldn't call it frail as the thing. Because I don't think it has a particularly low, like, HP or defense or special defense. Not in the way a Pokemon like Kingler, you, like, look at its HP and it's like, oh, that's, like, a really low HP stat or whatever. But, anyway, Bark, in the anime, it constantly went down in one hit. Of course, Starmie's frail. Oh, yeah. It's so funny because Misty had Starmie and Staryu, and then she always used Staryu, which was kind of funny and weird or whatever, but there we go. This Starmie is an imposter with that moveset, though. Oh, your friend, it's your friend's birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to your friend, Grayson. A very happy 21st of the month and birthday to your friend. Now we just need Greason's friend's, like, grandmother's maiden name and social security number, and we're in. Okay. Please don't post that stuff. Like, that is a joke. Okay. Right. So everyone just do what you're doing, basically. 85 defense and special defense, base HP 6. Okay, that is quite a low base special defense. So I will in part take back what I said, because that is a little bit frail. That is a little bit frail. Oh, okay. Right, here's Thunderbolt and Lightning, very, very frightening. So again, this battle is not about Raichu or Pincurchin. Oh, Air Cutter. Oh, Air Cutter is a multi-hit move. So it does hit a lot of people. Luckily, it's not stab, and it's just not a very good move. But here's the Max Flare. More like a Max Hair. Oh my gosh! And there goes the battle. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised if we one-turn this. You were correct. You were correct. Okay. So well done, everyone. That is Kartana down. Yeah, R.I.P. Paper, or should we say RIP Paper? Please don't leave and subscribe to the channel. And like the video if you haven't already, because we did just beat a boss. This is our 4th boss of the day. This is the 4th time we've beaten a boss today. Yeah, basically. You know, so this is like our penultimate Dynamax adventure. So if you haven't clicked like on the video already, what are you doing? Click like on it now, that little thumbs up button. It does help out so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you do stars and sparkles, guys, you only have to do, you should only do like 4 or 5 or 6 or something. If you do like 20 of them, it gets flagged, and YouTube auto flags it. It's also just inconvenient for me as well, because it means I can't read other people's chat messages. So make sure if you do stars and sparkles to only do like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 emojis, okay? If you do like 20, YouTube will flag it as a thing, and to be honest, I'm kind of through accepting them as well. So heads up. Okay, so Grapploct is a no. Flareon is a no. At least I'm pretty sure that's a no. Starmie. So, okay. On the one hand, it's like, I mean, YouTube should sort of know it's done in good faith, but it is one of those things where it's like, but it is annoying, but it is, the thing you have to realize as well is it takes up the amount of chat that like 4 or 5 people talking post, so it's like, it means I can't read as many messages if like half of my page is just a load of emojis. So in fairness, YouTube's kind of right to do it in a way. Okay, so Grapploct, no. Flareon, no. Will we get Starmie? I need Starmie. No, that light purple kind of always throws me off a little bit. But will we get, on our second attempt at doing it, the Kartana that I don't know what color it is? I think not. So, Grapploct, no. Flareon, no. Starmie, no. And Kartana, no. I'm just going to check the old spreadsheet, Reno, and then we'll see what we're going to do for the final fight, shall we? So let me just check. So Starmie, I don't need a Starmie, do I? No. I don't need a Kartana, do I? No. Well, not yet, because it's not shiny. Grapploct, I don't need. I need Dubwool and Indeedee. And Flareon. Do I need Flareon? No. Wow. I am running out of... Hang on. How many Pokemon do I need on the old spreadsheet arena? Let me just do a quick count, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And it's sort of a 6th from Kanto, but let's just say 5. And then 3 from Johto, so that's 8. 1 from Hoenn, that's 9. 1 from Sinnoh, that's 10. 2 from Unova, that's 12. 2 more from Carlos, that's 14. 2 more from Alola, that's 16. And then Galar, there's 2 more, so that's 18. So basically, that means we've had about, like, I think 209 of the Pokemon that we need from the spreadsheet arena. So there you go. Okay, so I actually don't need any of these, do I? Do they have any good natures or abilities? Oh, a modest Grapploct. Isn't that just wonderful? Oh, and a brave Starmie with Well, I'm going to have to go for the brave Starmie with Analytic, aren't I? It only makes sense. Okay, So, plus it's the one that most looks like a shiny. So, just because of that weird lighting and purple on it. I was going to say shiny Kartana has like blue, doesn't it? So, yeah, that is what I was thinking. Okay, so guys, gals, und non-binary pals, of which we do have at least one here today. Okay, so no tickets there. Okay, so guys, could you guys let me know? Could you guys let me know your wild cards, please? And I need to fix Nightbot after this so that I can like see what the wild cards are. But yeah, if any of you have a Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Guzzlord, or Stack Attacker, could you let me know? Strike the number of times you played and da-da-da. No need for the Ready, Set, Bow. You guys have already all done it anyway. But yeah, and you guys are all familiar with this, so it's fine. But let's see what we've got here. Let's see who we have. And then we'll kind of take it from there, basically. Okay. Oh, we could do a Silent Storm Xurkitree? Maybe? Because Silent Storm hasn't played, right? We do have some people who didn't put numbers. It is important to put numbers on, just because I'm going to prioritize, like, I know when we're looking for, like, the tickets, it's, you know, like, who has the tickets, it's a bit less important, but it's still helpful for me to know who, like, the people who are, like, you know, like a strike 2, if there's, like, loads of strike 0s and strike 1s, you know, I can immediately just filter out, like, strike 2s. Okay. But let's see. So Silent Storm. So we could do a Xurkitree with Silent Storm if Silent Storm doesn't mind hosting. And then we'll figure out so then we just need any other strike 1s or strike 0s, don't we? Okay, so let's see. So if we had Silent Storm, let me just check. So if we had 1 is Sky, 2 is Cheese, 3 is Kieran, and 4 is Kiba. If we, like, had this, does this sound okay? Oh, wait, oh, no, I already put Cheese. Okay, yeah. I thought Cheese had already posted. Okay. Oh, no, maybe I was looking through the other thing. But yeah, hold on. Kiba, Kieran, Sky, and Cheese. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. So, guys. You relinquished that number, Kevin, when you didn't have a Xurkitree and a Thunder. No, I'm kidding. But no, okay. Anyway, so we're going to do the Nightbot random selection game. And we're going to have Sky, Cheese, Kieran, and Kiba, okay? So if Nightbot picks a number 1, Sky is going to be on the team. If Nightbot picks a number 2, Cheese is going to be on the team. If Nightbot picks number 3, Kieran's going to be on the team. And if Nightbot picks number 4, Kiba's going to be on the team. And if Nightbot doesn't pick you the first time, Nightbot is going to be picking twice, okay? Because we have 2 slots open, okay? So we have Silent Storm hosting, and then we're going to have Nightbot pick 2 players, okay? So we're going to do 2 rounds of the Nightbot random selection game. So here we go, guys. Good luck. Sky, Cheese, Kieran, and Kiba. Our first number is... Wait for it. Drum roll, please. Number 4! That was Kiba, right? Kiba, congratulations. You are our first lucky winner. But I say the first, because a second is still here. Plus, I do always quite like it when Nightbot picks the final number, because it means that I can just pick RNG3 now, and we don't have to worry about Nightbot picking someone twice. So, we have 3 numbers left. We have Sky, Cheese, and Kieran. You have a 1 in 3 chance at glory. Let's see how this goes, shall we? So, here we go, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Cross your fingers. Good luck. Stars and sparkles. All that lovely stuff. Nightbot has decided on... wait for it. It's taking a while. It's number 1, which was Sky, I believe, right? So I have to scroll up now. It's Sky. So we got the Skiba. Skiba. We got Team Skiba. The Team Silent Skiba. It's the Silent Skiba. So, Team Silent Skiba, come on down. This is going to be Silent Storm hosting. Silent Storm is going to give us a code in a second. Once we start talking to the nice lady, and then Sky and Kiba are going to join me, okay? So, and, like, cheese can be the substitute. Okay, so we're going to make sure we're connected to the internet. We're going to talk to the nice lady. We're going to say, yes, please. We're going to say that anything goes. And then we'll save the game, and then patiently wait for Silent Storm. For we are very grateful to Silent Storm for hosting. Thank you to all of our wildcard hosts. I do appreciate it. I know it's also a good chance for you guys to, get shinies you want to get. And that, it adds some variety and spice to the stream. But nevertheless, I'm always very grateful as well. I'd rather do this than just do the same thing over and over and over, doing them over and over and over again. If you understood that reference, kudos. 44408482. I like it. I like it very much. Here we go. Or should I say here we boo? So Silent Storm, Amber, Bo, and who are we missing? Which name are we missing? Oh, I didn't. Oh, whoops, I didn't put the people in. I actually didn't put the people on the spreadsheet. So it was Kiba, wasn't it? Oh, Dachi. Anyone could have joined then and I would have believed you. Okay. So there we go. Well done, everyone. So what are we doing? We're doing Xurkitree, who is an electric type. Weak to ground moves. It does no power whip, but we kind of can't avoid that. Although we actually can, because it's kind of an inaccurate move. But yeah, no. Ground types are best. But things that resist electric and grass are good backup choices. So other electric types, particularly lightning rod. But dragon types and grass types can be pretty good as well. So not too dissimilar from the Thunderous earlier, in all honesty. Yeah. But yeah, so grounds are good, and Claydol has ancient power, which is good against Thunderous, but not so good against Xurkitree. So, you would prefer a Claydol on a Thunderous run than a Xurkitree run, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I am gonna go for Magneton because it resists electric and grass, so it will be pretty nifty. It won't be the best thing to attack with, but it'll be something. And Golurk! Golurk is a ground type, and it's in 4th place, which means it'll be able to Dynamax. So if we pick Golurk, right here, right now, if we go for the Golurk, if you will, then if we all turn 1 Dynamax here, then I think we've got this. Let's see what we've got, though. Oh, there is an electric to the right. Oh, I did see ground in the top left. Let's see what we got. Hang on. So the Herdier and Vespiquen, I do need shiny Stoutland. And I said Herdier, I know. Pincurchin. Yeah, we don't really want that. There is a Sandygast. Yeah, we could go for the Sandygast in the top left. I would rather have the Sandygast rather than my Magneton. And then we could have an all-ground team, and then that could actually be pretty nifty. So, yeah. So then the only thing we would have to worry about is, the max overgrowth, basically. We wouldn't even really have to worry about Sludge Wave, because a lot of our Pokemon, resist Sludge Wave as well, and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. This sounds like a plan, then, honestly. Yeah. I will switch Magneton for the Sorry, I said Sandygast, didn't I? I meant Palisand. I think for some reason I keep saying Sandygast today. It's because they both have sand in the name, okay? It's just one is at the beginning and one is at the end. Right, and I'm just going to check my emails. Again, a nice thing as well, speaking of having the house to myself and being able to do auditions or whatever, it's less important for me to check my phone during the middle of a stream. Like, I have to check I haven't got an email about, like, you know, scheduling a gig or something like that. You know, if my agent needs to know, hey, are you available tomorrow for a gig or something, you want to reply to that stuff ASAP. But if you just have an audition, I can kind of, like, look at, like, now I can just kind of look at it, like, later. Whereas, you know, during the stream, I feel, you know, when I don't have the house to myself, I feel like I do have to kind of look ahead just to make sure if it's something I have to do, if I have to, like, hop into the booth immediately afterwards, or if I need the house to be quiet or whatever. It's just one of those things where it's sort of just a bit nicer. Oh, there's ancient power. More like an ancient flower. Kevin hates sand. It's rough, it's coarse, damages my Pokemon every time. Boosts the special defense of opposing rock types. And not just any rock types, and not just some rock types, but the women and the children as well. So, see, I get references. Right, attack is down. Here's the Shadow Punch, more like a Shadow Lunch, and we did it, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Well done. Oh, that is a reference you didn't get. It's Star Wars. Kevin did mean course with, like, a U. I could be wrong here, but I believe, like, course is like that. Did we just one turn? I don't think we did. I feel like that was a second turn. Maybe we turned. Surely we only... We'll check in a sec. Did we one turn that? I don't think... I think we had gone on to turn 2, but... No, look, I used 2 Electro Balls, so no, that was a 2-turn. You tried to spell it right, but of course you got it wrong. Oh no! See, I was gonna say I knew I was wrong. If I didn't say that, yeah, no, yes, that's, yeah. I was like, it's the one with. I was like, yeah. See, I'm a ding dong too. Should we do Sigilyph? I'm gonna go for Sigilyph. Hang on. What did Kevin write? Core. Oh yeah, Kevin wrote cores, and then I wrote course, and I was like, I was like, I know I'm not right. I was like, I know I'm not right, but I just can't think of what other way can you put a C, an O, and an R, and an S, and an E, and get the word course, and then it's like, oh right, yeah, of course. But yeah, I think it's because I thought Kevin had, like, missed a U. But that still wasn't right, though. So, anyway, the point is that I'm a ding-dong as well. I think I was, like, at first I was kind of just trying to say, I think Kevin was trying to write this, but I was like, yeah, but that's not right either. But then but then I couldn't think of what the right thing is. So, yeah, never mind. Just, I'm a ding-dong. We're all ding-dongs here at Beauvo Games. We are all delightful ding-dongs. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Ding Dong Ditch, that is the question. The answer is no, don't do that. It's annoying. I was with a group of kids once where, like, they did that, and so then I had to, like, run with them, you know? Because it's like, well, I don't want to be standing there when a person opens the door. It's like, I've got to run with them. But I wasn't, like, you know, in on it or anything. But, like, they did it. Welcome to Ding Dong VO Games. I'm going to change my branding right now. Ding Dong VO. If you want a ding dong for your voiceovers, hire me. Oh no, the glare didn't work. Oh well. We'll just nice try, but we'll just attack next time. What is I can't even remember what Sigilyph's ability is, to be honest. So, Bo was a rebel teen. No, this is the exact thing I'm saying, that I wasn't a rebel teen. I was as boring then as I am now. Kevin, I am very glad that you had a good time. Thank you, as always, for joining. I hope you get your copy of X soon, like minutes after I get mine. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you another time. Okay. So, is there a cat playing around out there? I think it might be a cat playing around. Oh no, I think the Sigilyph, it might have some kind of skin ability, like shed skin or... Oh, I can't remember. We'll check in a sec. Xander, did I just see something flicker in the top left of my screen there for a second? No, I hope you have fun as well. Okay, so we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. We'll have to like Mike Wazowski Xander, like do that, but in the top left corner. Okay, well done everyone. Very nicely done. So, let's do this thing, shall we? A wonder skin. I knew it was some kind of... See, I said it was some kind of skin. I just couldn't remember. Do I have a shiny Sigalith? I do. From Ultra Sun. In Pokemon Ultra Sun, they're really easy to get, and so I got a couple of them in Pokemon Ultra Sun. And yeah. Right, we don't want the Sigalith... Well, actually... I tell you what, I am going to switch to the Sigalith. I can't remember what the first Pokemon was. Maybe I should have switched. But I'm going to switch because of double switch reasons. What was our first Pokemon? Can I go back and look at what it was? No. I can't even remember what we fought. It was something I was super effective against, right? Oh, it was like Vespa. Was it Vespiquen or something? I can't remember. The point is, I think it was Vespiquen. The point is that I'm gonna do a double switch here. I think Magneton. If I'd have got, here's the thing. If I got hit by a ×4 super effective Scorching Sands, I think that would have been the end of Magneton. If I get hit by a super effective Shadow Ball, it might not be the end of Sigalith. And the whole point is that I just want to try and make sure I don't lose a life between now and switching for this Palossand. And so, I am going to, the skinny skin. The kind of skinny skin that's skinny. But yes, okay. So I'm going to Dynamax here. And I am going to use... Ooh, what am I going to use? That is a question, isn't it? Do I want a max Airstream or do I want a Psychic? I tell you what, I'm going to use a Psychic because Palossand is kind of slow. And I think, doesn't Claydol have Expanding Force? So basically, it's like we have 2 Psychic moves on our team. So if I set up, like, the Psychic terrain, our Psychic moves will do a whole load more damage. So that's my logic here. That's what I'm kind of going for here. And we'll see how this goes. Okay, there we go. So, the terrain in Spain, that's mostly on the plains, is up. And then, here's the Psychic. There we go. So, that did more than it would have done because of that terrain. And then, oh, we are going for a risky Scale Shot. Okay. There we go. And then Shadow Punch, more like a Shadow Lunch. And then, here we go. Alright, Max Phantasm, more like Donate Plasm. Oh no, Claydol! Claydol, no! Oh, buddy, old pal, no! Dang, my reason for using Max Mindstorm. Oh, Claydol has Psychic, not Expanding Force, by the way. I didn't actually acknowledge that out loud. But here we go. But I can still use Max Mindstorm. This will still do a load more damage than it would have done. But if we just use like our Shadow Punch and Scorching Sands and Psychic, then this will all be fine. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheerfeeble or feeble? Right, here's Scorching Sands. Yes! Can we get a burn? Yes! Alright. We actually might get this. If we don't get it from the health, I think the burn should... The burn might be the thing that does the trick here. Yes! Well done. Team 5. I feel alive. Unlike the Pokemon that fainted. So, well done, everyone. Unlike Claydol. So, Pokeball, go! Cheese, you might have to buy my book today, since it is the International Day. Today is a good day to do it. But no pressure. But yeah, if anyone is interested, I did write a book on happiness, and today is the International Day of Happiness. And I'm very proud of the book. And it's very short and easy to read. So, and the idea is you kind of read it like again. You can read it again and again and again. You don't just read it once or whatever, but like you read it, and then somewhere down the line, maybe there's something from the book that you kind of remember. You're like, I'm going to read that bit again, or I'm going to read that book again. You can read it in like an afternoon. It's not a big laborious thing. That's the whole point of it. It's not meant to be. Right, we don't want to do any science here because we have a whole ground type team against an electric type. Oh, and Hannah was as well. Oh, that's so sweet of both of you. But yeah, I'm immensely proud of it. It's very easy to read. It's supposed to be as like easy and simple as possible. Because one of the things about like if you have depression or anxiety, things can either be very overwhelming or you just don't really have like energy or motivation or determination. And so like there was a book, basically one of the quick stories about like me in the book is there was a book that really helped me, but it was massive and it had very small text, and basically it's like it's kind of a miracle that I read it in some ways. And I kind of thought like if I had been worse than I was, I wouldn't have had the motivation or the determination or the energy to like pick up the book and get through it. I would have just been so overwhelmed by it. And it was an excellent book, but I was like, but you need something more compact and concise. And you need something where... And so basically, my aim was to write this sort of quick book, which is... It's sort of short, it's concise, it's to the point. Like, if you think I'm waffly, there's none of that waffliness in this book. Like, I have taken all the waffliness out of my personality when writing the book. And basically, it's just concise and to the point. And every chapter is like 1 or 2 pages. Like most chapters are 1 page, like long. Oh, brutal swing. Oh, we get the sand spit, baby, sand spit. So all the chapters are like 1 page long. If they're not 1 page long, they're 2 pages long. And if they're not 1 or 2 pages long, there's like 1 chapter that's 3 pages long, and that's it. So basically, you constantly are getting this sense of accomplishment. Like, oh, I did I read a chapter. Oh, I read a chapter. Oh, I read a chapter. And like, and that's like a really good thing. Like you have all these little stopping points, so you can start and stop as briefly or as quickly as you need to. You can just literally read a couple of pages and then stop, and it'll be like a perfect stopping point, a perfectly natural place to stop. But it also just gives you that sense of accomplishment. Like, oh, I read all these chapters. So that's kind of like part of the idea of the book. Again, I'm really proud of it. And I just genuinely hope it helps people. And I've always gotten good feedback on it. Anyone in the chat read the book already? Who can vouch for me to cheese that it's a good book? Now is the time to speak. But yeah, so I'm Power Whip, but Palisand dodges because of the Sand Veil. It went for the one Pokemon whose evasion is up in Sandstorm. Tenchi, you're gonna get some sleep, bro. Good luck, and don't forget to hydrate and stay easygoing on your voice. Yeah, I needed more water, really. Okay, Max Quake. Oh gosh, this thing is kind of bulky almost. I don't know. Right, here we go. Come on, we're so close now. Scorching Sands, come on. Oh, come on, we're so close. Can we get a burn and a sandstorm? Will the sandstorm do it? I don't think the sandstorm did it. I think it's got the teeniest... It might have the teeniest bit left. I don't know. Does it have the teeniest bit left? No, look at that. It has the tiniest amount left. Oh, gosh. Someone KO it quick. But Tenchi, thank you, and have a good night. But yeah. Oh, there's the Power Whip. But then it goes for Thunderbolt, but it doesn't affect anyone. So here's the Psychic. Yes! Well done, Claydol. Okay, well done, everyone. That was nice and smooth and nice. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. And we are going to... we're going to see how this goes, basically. But thank you, Silent Storm, for hosting. And basically, just good luck, everyone. One final stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. As we see what the heck is going on. Will I finally get an Ultra Beast? Will I finally get a wild card? Again, I have done so many wild cards at this point. It's not even funny. Okay, so Vespiquen is not shiny. But look how bright and colourful that is. Again, Scarlet and Violet, those yellows would be so dull. The Silent Skybo. Or Skibo. So the Silent Skibo. I like it. Okay, Vespiquen is a no. Sigalith is not shiny either. Although I do think Sigalith could look a bit brighter and more colourful. Like pump up all those colours. That is a bit too dull itself. Palisand is not shiny. But will we get the blue circuitry? No. Oh my god. Guys, can Ultra Beasts even be shiny if you haven't unlocked an Acro? I'm legit convinced about this. It's just something, I swear that something is, jeepers. Okay, when am I going to get a wild card? When am I going to get an Ultra Beast? Because we are getting to a point where basically I am going to be doing... Well, I feel like we're getting to a point soon where I am going to be doing 5 Ultra Beasts a day. 25 Ultra Beasts a week, okay? And after a month, okay? And after a month, like... I'm going to be mathematically due an Ultra Beast. And that's in addition to all the Ultra Beasts I've done. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's just check. Vespiquen, Sigalith, Palisand. Let's just check the old spreadsheet Reno. And then we'll kind of begin wrapping things up for the day. So, Silent Storm is on the spreadsheet, but yeah, anyway. Okay, sorry, that was like Silent Storm. Wait, no, I'm not reading the spreadsheet part. Okay, so Vespiquen, no. Sigalith, no. And Palisand, no. Okay. So do we have any good natures or abilities or anything? A modest Vespiquen? Fine, it'll do. So, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, thank you all so much for joining today. Please click like on the video if you haven't, and tell a friend to subscribe, I don't know. And we're not going to replace any records, I don't think. But yeah. We'll call that it for today. Thank you all so much for joining. Happy Xander Day, happy Charlie Day, to all those who celebrate. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. I am gonna get a hot chocolate and take it easy and rest my voice, because in like 3 hours I'll be doing, well, 3.5 hours I'll be doing an audition or something like that. So yeah. 07, lots of love. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, 21st. At 2 p.m. Same as always, basically. Oh, quick story. You may notice I have on the right here Pokemon Legends Arceus, because I'm all done with P4G now. Legends Arceus. Did I finally give in and take on Lara's advice to shiny hunt for Burmy, Wormadam, and Cherubi in Pokemon Legends Arceus? Because they are still shinies I need, and they are attainable in Pokemon Legends Arceus? The answer is no. Because I checked it, I checked the game, and there were 2 things. One, in order to get perfect Pokedexes for them, you need to, like, do so much boring, tedious stuff. To get, like, a perfect Pokedex, like, entry for them, I've got completed Pokedexes for every Pokemon, but I don't have perfect Pokedexes, and I didn't for any of those 3. And to get them for those 3, it would be so tedious, and so boring, and so annoying, and so unsatisfying. And that's just to, like, increase your odds. That's not then to actually, like, do the shiny hunt, which would then be tedious and boring as well. And even just moving around the, like, Agate Village, or whatever... No, not Agate Village, that's Pokemon Coliseum. Jubilife Village, or whatever it's called. like even just going around the home village base thing, even just like the moving around and stuff and the controls and the weird like the 3 menus and the awkward button layout and everything. I was just like, even just moving in the safety of the hometown, I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So it just, I was like, no, the tedium of like completing those Pokedex entries and then hunting a load of like Burmy and Wormadam trees, or like spawning and respawning outbreaks to get Cherubi. What would I rather do? Would I rather just wait and see what happens with Legends ZA and Gen 10, and then I can like do some Masuda methoding in other games? It's like, I would rather wait a couple of years and wait and see. Maybe I'll get more Burmy from Pokemon Go. Like, I don't even know. So it's just one of those things where it's like, what would I rather do? Would I rather go through all this boring, annoying tedium of like perfecting these Pokedex entries and then doing all that stuff? Or would I rather just wait and see if there are future busted shiny methods to come out for these Pokemon in the next couple of years? And it's like, I'm gonna play the long game, dang it, rather than the boring game. So there you go. So that's why that's there, and that's why it is never coming back. It will always be like, you know, it is never going any further to the left of the Nintendo Entertainment System, Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Home, or Pokemon Shield, unless I ever do a second playthrough. I might do a second playthrough, but I'm not going back to do those shiny hunts. Bada bing, bada boom, done. Just like this stream. So thank you all so much. Like the video, and I will see you guys in the future. So tomorrow, even, the future being tomorrow. Take care, lots of love. Happy Charlie and Xander Day. Goodbye.